Welcome back to the garden. So I'm sitting here in my new summer house and it's just got me thinking, my plants have really come on in just 12 months and I'm going to show you some of them. So I'm going to create a small how big plants have got within 1 year. So if that's something you're interested in, then be sure to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all that sort of good stuff. So today's video, all about my Gunnera Tinctoria. So online, I did buy it as a Mani Carta, so I was hoping for this huge leaf plant, and I got missold a Tinctoria. But all's not lost because it is still a beauty. And let me know down below if you've got a Mani or you've got a Tinctoria, or whether you're just thinking about having one or the other. So I did do a small video on a Gunnera Mani Carta in a pot, which has actually turned out to be my Tinctoria, and I'll put the link down below. So if it's something that you're thinking about, not having it in the ground and popping it in a pot, then be sure to check out that video. So we do aim to upload 2 to 3 times a week. But without further ado, let's get into this Gunnera Tinctoria video. So this has been in just over 1 year. I think it's around 13 months. Now I planted this back in May, and I'm going to tell you everything that I've done with it from then until now. So let's go back to May 2024. So as you can see from this short clip, now it really wasn't a huge plant anyway. Now everything I've done with this is I just give it a really big hole, and I know that sounds really funny, but I did lots and lots of digging so I could create lots of lovely air around the roots, encouraging them root systems to actually spread out. Now a couple of things I've fed it with. I've fed it with a chicken manure and a blood fish and bone. If you followed this channel for a while, you'll know that I'm a real advocate of chicken manure, which is really high in nitrogen, great for your growth. But not only that, blood fish and bone is really great for the overall health of your plants, and I tend to use that quite a lot. That comes in like a powder form, so I just simply scatter that around the garden and either water it in, or it's even been known for me to go out in the rain and just do it when it's actually raining. So last year it put on some decent growth, and over winter I actually had a tipped up bucket, popped it over it, and that's how it spent the harsher bit of the winter. Now it wasn't too bad here. We had a couple of -5, -6s, and on those nights it was covered with an actual bucket, right? So the crown was completely protected. And it's worth noting that I cut all the leaves off and I actually mounded the leaves up over the plant just to give it some extra sort of winter protection. And now we are only in June and I've got a full season of growing, and it's already, the tip of the leaf is up to my 6-foot fence. So if you are thinking about a Gunnera and you're unsure as to whether to have the huge Mani Carta, then I do really recommend this Tinctoria plant. I don't think that many people have actually got it, and if they have got it, it's probably because they were missold like me as a Mani Carta. And it is worth giving these guys some room, right? So everything online tells us that this gets about 6.5 feet tall, but the width is up to 8 feet in length, which is quite huge, right? So just bear that in mind when you're planting. And there we have it, a bit of a short video for you on the Tinctoria Gunnera. So it's going to be added into a small sort of series about how my garden's come on over the last 12 months, but not just that, how certain plants have performed, what they've liked and what they haven't liked. This is really a not fussy plant. Worth noting, I've given it buckets of water, and I really have. That point where you may be filling up your watering can with the hose has always been stuck into the Gunnera in between me doing that, so it has had quite a lot because it is classed as a marginal plant, does really well next to water. But if you have enjoyed it and you're liking the look of the way the garden is actually coming, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, because we are actually hitting a bit of a motion now. Actually got made monetized as a YouTube partner a couple of months ago, and I'm super happy. and I've actually got a new project with the summer house as well, something that I wasn't expecting to do this year. So if you did enjoy it, then please give it a big thumbs up and drop a comment down below, as it helps share it out to others who love gardening just like we do, right? But until next time, we'll see you in the garden. Take care, guys.